Hi everyone, today I'm making a tomato basil tart. I got it from a friend many years ago. I like it and I think you're gonna like it too. Our first step is gonna be our pie crust. You can make your own or you could buy a frozen one, which I have here. This is Pillsbury, it comes 2 in a package. Now you could get the regular like I did or deep dish. There's also pie crusts in the refrigerated section too. So those you would have to mold into a pie dish. This one's all ready to go except for we need to prick it with a fork. And the purpose for doing that is just so that it doesn't rise up while it's cooking. You're just baking it slightly before you fill it. So follow the directions on the package. It'll tell you exactly what to do. So I have my oven preheating to 400 and I'm just going to keep doing this. I've prepped everything so it should go quickly. Okay. So it also talks about doing it on the sides too. And it also recommends putting it on some kind of tray or baking sheet for it to go into the oven. Okay, we're just waiting for the oven to heat up and then it's going to go in. Okay, I'm going to put it in the oven. So it says, for my type of pie crust, 9 to 11 minutes. You're just lightly browning it, so don't overcook it. Now I have deviated from the original recipe because of course I almost always do that, and I've added a few extra ingredients. One of the first things is dried basil. I just think it needed a little extra something. We're going to put a little salt, a little pepper on our tomatoes, which I've already sliced. I'm using Roma tomatoes, but you can use whichever your favorite. Okay, so pepper, salt, and then some dried basil. Now we're also going to use fresh basil. This is just going to give it a little extra something. Okay, so that's going to sit to the side. Wow, even the dried stuff smells good. And we're going to work on the filling. So I'm going to add everything. So I have mozzarella that I've shredded. Whoops. Okay, I've got Parmesan cheese. Garlic. Got onion that I chopped. You know, this would be a great recipe for the summer, especially if you have your own garden with fresh tomatoes. And then this could be controversial, but the original recipe calls for mayonnaise, but Mark doesn't really like mayonnaise, so he gives it a big thumbs down. So he rarely ever has it. So I'm swapping it for Greek yogurt. And I made it both ways, with mayonnaise and with Greek yogurt. And I liked both. Now I like mayonnaise, but of course the Greek yogurt will give you a little more protein. The flavor is just a little milder. But I think for a person that doesn't like mayonnaise, this might be the way to go. So this would be good for a baby shower or wedding shower. Make a few of these, slice them up. Okay, so I'm going to combine all this. And then I'll be setting this aside also. Now, if you're going to do or want to do a deep dish pie crust, I would say probably double the ingredients, the filling and the tomatoes. Okay, and then we'll continue in a few minutes after the pie crust is finished cooling off. Now it's time to start filling the pie crust. So we're going to start with mozzarella, spreading that around because our pie crust has cooled enough. Okay, next is going to be the fresh basil. So I've rolled it up. Okay, there we go. All right, spread it around on the pie crust. Oh wow, it smells good. I wish I could grow basil, but I really don't have luck doing it. Next, we're adding our filling. Okay, I'm going to spread it around. And there's somebody at our feet right now. So it's sort of a practice run, putting them in the dish like this so I have an idea how many tomatoes I would need.
That's smart.
Yeah, I get lucky every once in a while.
Bring that light over here, would you?
Mm-hmm. And filling in the middle. Okay. Minutes. Now, let's see. So this is where I'm going to warn you about your pie crust. You don't want it to burn. So I've created these very expensive and fancy looking foil. I'm using heavy duty foil that I've bent to go around the edges. So I have 3 of those. So I have to keep an eye on my pie crust so that it doesn't burn. What do you think? A few more minutes? Brown it up? I think so too. Okay, we'll let it go to the end. We're going to wait some more. All right, there it is. Now we need to let it cool before we can cut into it. So we'll be back. Before we try the tomato basil tart, I wanted to say, because I forgot to mention it earlier, after you slice the tomatoes, you need to put them on some kind of plate that's lined with paper towels to catch all the moisture. Because if they're too wet, because tomatoes have a lot of moisture in them, if they're too wet, then your tart might be runny, and you don't want that. That wouldn't be good.
I don't want a runny tart.
Well, good. I don't think that'll be a problem. So we let this cool. Actually, I want a knife. This will be for serving, but I want a knife. Thank you for slicing it.
Points for Mark. He knows where the knives are.
Yeah. Can't always say that, right? Okay. Okay, let's see. See if I can do this without. First piece is always the hardest. There we go.
Ooh, that looks pretty.
Pretty good. I didn't get all the crust.
That's almost photo ready. Where's your phone?
I don't know. Over there.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Or on the table. So I've been stuck in the refrigerator for a few minutes. Just to help it chill.
I get a picture of this.
Okay. I didn't. Here, fix the.
Oh, pretty.
There you go. I think that looks better.
Let me bring some light over here.
So the longer it gets to chill, then it has more time to set up.
That's how the magic happens.
Here we have some extra crust.
Never know which picture is going to be good.
That's true. So don't forget, if you're watching this video, give it a like.
Hang on, let's pretend like none of that occurred.
Okay, I'll hide that right there.
Nice job cutting this bruschetta. That first slice is always the most difficult.
It is. All right, ready to try it?
I am. Okay, this is a beautiful thing. Very,
I'm just going to go ahead and eat it.
very Italian looking with its colors.
Now, like I said, you can do mayonnaise or Greek yogurt.
Very nice. I like it.
Good, good. I think the Greek yogurt is very subtle. I like that.
Mark would not be a fan of hot mayonnaise.
Right. Well, that's why you let it cool before you eat it, too.
Mark would not be a fan of cool hot mayonnaise. But this is nice.
For the summer, love the colors.
Very beautiful.
Tasty. Well, like I was starting to say, don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every Sunday. And anything else we want to say?
Yeah, pretty good stuff. Thanks.
Yeah. More great recipes coming up. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Very nice, the basil.
Yes.
Like the basil.